Hey, welcome to this Intro to SignLab project here. What you're going to be doing is in a group of 2 or 3, you'll be designing a product for a customer. Each person is responsible for creating a mock-up. So you wouldn't have 3 people work on one mock-up. You'd have 3 people do 3, 2 people do 2. If you're individual, you'd just do 1. The product will be selected as a shoe, all right? Any type of shoe will work, and we're going to have to display our design on multiple sides. Your design must be for a cause, all right? This is similar to the My Cleats, My Cause campaign from the National Football League that they did this year with the NFL. Something pretty cool, just to raise awareness for different types of things. But if you could do this, what would your cause be? And that's what I think the interesting part of this is. You need to represent that through design. So step 1, what you need to do is find some room to advertise on. So what type of shoe are you doing? And then find a silhouette of that with minimal detail. So this one might be a little too much, but if you go over here to Google and you search your type of shoe and then silhouette behind it, a lot of things would show up. So we could do a high heel. We could do...
Can we please have the following students to the office? Caitlin Call, Sultan Han.
You could also do cleats. Something like this would be great. Or this top one here. In my case, I think I'm going to be trying to do some moon boots. So I'd take something like this right here and copy image. It helps if you go to settings, tools, go to size, large. Typically you have better results show up. So I found my boot that I'm going to copy here. So I'm just going to click on the image, copy, and so I want to copy that into, so I'm going to copy image, Control V to paste it in here, click, and I'm going to make it as big as my 8.5 by 11 sign blank. Then I'm going to come with the trace tool. I'm just using straight nodes for right now. I can convert them to arc pretty quick. And click OK, and now I have a shape. I'm going to double click and just edit a few things. So I'm going to go over here and see how that's rounded. I can right click on this and go to the circle and drop on there. And then that is a round node. So I right click that and edit it to a round. So once again, click, right click, hold, drag to that. It should be good. You can do that with a few of these. If you need to add a node, just double click and it'll place one in there. And apply. I'm going to go Alt S so I can go back out, and I'm going to trace this strap right here. Alt S again to turn it back. It's a different color so I can't see it. Hit white and come back and round these. Double click to add a node if you need to. There we go. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is turn this to white as well and go to transform outline and change this to black and put a 0.4 or 0.6 outline around it and close. This one as well, transform outline 6, close. And then I'll probably go here and do the bottom of the boot. So what I'm doing is just kind of laying out the template for what I want to sketch on. If I wanted to make this down here, I could just go Control Copy, Control V. Click off. Double click the nodes. Select these ones. Hit delete. That's not what I wanted. Nope, that way isn't going to work. So I'm just going to hit delete. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to trace this section right here. Transform outline once again, add that outline and close. Highlight those two. Bring that over here. Kind of just drop it down. Looks like that. If I need to go back and edit this layer, I can just drag those nodes up. So you should have something decently well defined as a boot or a shoe or a cleat or whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to move these off to the side. Now I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to shrink those down. So now I have the outside of the boot, and I'm going to highlight this one. That's shrunk down. Control copy, Control V. I'm going to paste two of them in there. Get them sized up like that. Highlight those two. Control copy, Control V. Paste those. And boom. Now I have a template. I think you should probably do at least 10, but 12 here is fine. And then I'm going to print that, and I can start my sketches, doodle in here, different colors, that kind of scheme. I could totally put laces in here, but those I really don't need to do yet. So just kind of a basic design to lay out your template stuff. This should help you get started, fill in these sketches, and then this is already created for your final few here. I'm going to require that you at least do two sides, so you could do an outside and an inside, or you could do two outsides. The reason being is it's just a little more challenging, and you can mix it up to have matching or work with some color schemes, that kind of thing. But to get a copy of this, I can go highlight it and Control copy, Control V, and then go to a layout, move, mirror, horizontal, and that'll get me the other boot. So now I could have laid my blank out like this, but it's completely up to you what you want to do. So if you want to copy and paste these two just like that, boom, boom, and make your template that way, that's totally fine as well. But this should be enough to get you started for your sketches.